Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 5th to the 11th of March 2018. We have a really wonderful amount of energy in Pisces at the moment. This is a very Piscean weekend to begin with the Sun and Neptune combining, and also Mercury and Venus. So the Sun and Neptune together is a gentle soul cleansing, really. Let the Sun's anaesthetic light go in and cleanse all the depths of the waters and the emotional memories in the cells, clearing out the channel so that we can receive more divine energy and we can live in a state of more purity and intuition. So very refreshing and tingling and soulful energy here with the Sun meeting Neptune. And this only happens once a year. Mercury and Venus are also together in Pisces, aligning the head and the heart, or the mind and the heart, creating more peace and harmony between that connection as well. So we have our life force energy, our cellular intelligence, our mind and our heart all being gently cleansed in the waters of Pisces. By Monday we begin to have a look at what we don't want to take forwards, because the whole aspect of Pisces, being the last sign of the zodiac, is that we have one fish looking backwards to everything that we've picked up during the last solar cycle, since the last spring equinox, and then we have one fish looking forwards, ready to refresh, lighten up and leap over into a new cycle. So by Monday have a look at where you're using your valuable time and energy. What are you fed up with? What's draining you? And then keep another eye on how you'd rather be living, because this week, with small and significant changes, we can actually step towards a brighter and more appropriate life expression. But first we need to have a look at anything that's holding us back, anything that's dragging us down, and anything that we're ready to release. By Tuesday, Mercury and Venus both move into Aries. So there's a frisson of excitement as we head towards the spring equinox. And this to me feels like the daffodils that come up a little bit early and get snowed on. They're heading the way towards the spring. It's the first sign of that real rebirth light coming in, and excitement and hope and vitality. So as we did a meditation yesterday on where we're letting go, what we're not taking forwards, this continues where we look at when we're making decisions in life. One of the quickest routes to happiness is to follow our excitement. So tune into the excitement of Mercury and Venus heading into Aries, starting a new cycle. Start to tune your attention to what feels exciting in the year ahead, what actually gives you a buzz, what makes you feel warm, happy and vital. But we're still having a look at what we're letting go of, because we're not quite there yet. So I would say meditate on giving yourself permission, because sometimes what holds us back is we haven't given ourselves permission to live the happiest life or the healthiest life. We're holding on to the story of why we can't do something, or our responsibilities, or what we should be doing. But let this excitement, this buzz come in and explore, do I give myself permission to refresh, to get excited and to follow my dreams? This continues on Wednesday, where I feel we'll be looking at where we are or are not in the flow of abundance and receiving. Is there something that's blocking us on the inside? If we're opening up our channel with the Sun and Neptune at the weekend and aligning the head and the heart, if we're exploring where we've wasted our energy or where we no longer want to put our energy, and then we're looking at giving ourselves permission by Tuesday, then this is to do with, am I actively not receiving? Is there something in me that's blocked? So Wednesday's a great day for deep cleansing, looking at the subconscious roots of our belief, and even healing past life programming and lessons, going all the way back to see, is there anything where I'm getting in my own way, and am I ready to bring that up for release as well. On Thursday we have the Moon and Mars forming a very fiery threshold in Sagittarius. And if we've done the work of the previous 4 days, then I feel we can step through this threshold, change from one state to another with decisive action, but following the voice of our intuition. So very deep there on Thursday, actually giving ourselves permission, following our excitement, following our intuition, being in alignment, and then taking the first step of decisive action, leaving the past behind and beginning afresh. On Friday, Jupiter turns retrograde at 23 degrees Scorpio, so it's very worth having a look at where 23 degrees Scorpio is in your chart. And all retrogrades take us from outwards to inwards. So if Jupiter is the expression of our expansive, radiant soul force energy, bringing generosity and joy, then it's time to take that inwards. So from now to July, it's time to give ourselves generosity, to consider our own joy, and go within to find our soul expression and expand and radiate that from the very core. Find our own hidden treasure deep within. And by the weekend, the whole week wraps up. Look back to Monday, look back to where our focus has been, realising that small changes, bringing things up for cleansing, adjusting our perspective and getting into alignment to receive. Tiny changes every day in our perspective and our actions, steering us towards living in a manner that's more resonant with our true essence going forwards. So we're raising our vibration this week, very gently, very slowly, but getting ready as we step towards the spring equinox, doing one thing at a time, working with the energies every day, seeing the changes that are happening and appreciating our power to change our world. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to meet me for a reading, I'm available one-to-one or over Skype so that we can explore this journey together. And we'll also be discussing some of these aspects in my online members group, if you'd like to come and join us there. It's a great way to learn and share throughout the days, weeks and months without being overwhelmed and working at your own pace. I have a number of online courses and a number of meetups in London. If you're interested in any of those, there's the information on my website, www.astrozo.com. And finally, plans and dates are forming for tree walks and visits to sacred sites over the summer. So lots of exciting things beginning to emerge from the Pisces waters, and I will keep you updated as we go along. So for any of that, please do contact me, zoehind7@gmail.com.